Hello, 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 hello. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all know what time it is. What time is it? Welcome back to another Bless the Author with your host, Amelia. You know, Queen Amelia. And I come to shine the brightest light on Christian authors. Now, today, she is not ready, but it's going to be okay. Mm. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm gonna give you a second. Go grab your popcorn and your drinks. Come back, kick your shoes off, and get in a good position because it is time to bless the author. How you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I am doing good. So tell us who you are and what do you do?
So I am Dr. Shay Smith. By trade, I am a dual certified nurse practitioner in women's health and adult primary care. And I also own a publishing agency and I write books.
Okay. So you actually already answered one of our questions, but that's okay. We're gonna get into it anyways. How did you come up with the name for this particular book? And I have the book.
I have a copy as well, if you can't find
Okay. Yeah, I have it. Why I'm digging for you? Tell us. Oh, I got it right here.
it.
So how did you come up with the name? Born this look. What
So,
type of nurse can I be?
yeah. So I came up with the name. I just wanted it to be super straightforward and simple for children to understand.
Mhm.
When I speak to even adults, they don't
Mhm.
know that there are different types of nurses.
Mhm.
Usually they just think you can work in a hospital or a clinic, and there's so much more that you could do in nursing. And I wanted it to go from A to Z so they could really see the gamut of nursing. It's very diverse.
Okay, so that was the reason why you had made it in alphabetical order from A to Z.
Yes.
Okay.
So then the children are also, if they don't know their alphabet, they can also learn the alphabet at the same time.
Okay, now that was neat. I like that. So they can learn about nurses and they can learn their ABC.
If they're too young to read, okay, you learn these letters.
That's
We're
right. I
recognition.
know that's right. Yes, I love that. That's nice. I love that. That was a good idea. Okay, so um you told us a little bit, but why did you want to put nursing into a children's book?
So right now, in addition to being a nurse practitioner, I'm actually working as the director of nursing at a health department. And I
Mhm.
think a lot of people know that nursing is experiencing a shortage, and we have been for many, many years.
Mhm.
But in addition to that, we're experiencing a shortage of Black nurses. So
Mhm.
I wanted to start them off young, plant the seed so
Mhm.
that they can grow that interest. And then as they get older, they look into it more, get into experiences, shadowing, and like, oh, okay, I really want to be a nurse when I grow up. I wanted to, I want them to see a reflection of themselves. There's not a lot of Black characters in children's books.
Right. Yeah, you right about that. You're right about that. Okay, so then that kind of leads into our second question about the importance of the children learning about the different type of nurses.
Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, a lot of people only know about one or two different types of nurses. Um,
Right.
or when I speak to people, they're like, "Oh, I could never be a nurse. I don't like blood." Okay, well, there's plenty of nurses that don't even deal with blood. Um,
Mhm.
like in my position as a director of nursing, if I don't want to see patients, I don't have to see patients. Therefore, I don't have to deal with blood. There's a journalism nurse. They're not seeing patients at all. They're literally writing about health topics. Um,
Mhm.
like telemetry nursing, um, quality assurance, where they're going on the floor, making sure that everything is going okay, the processes are benefiting the patients, we're keeping the patient safe, things of that nature. So you don't necessarily have to be clinical. You can do something on the other side, using, your administrative skills, your critical thinking skills, things of that nature. So I just wanted to bust it wide open. Whatever you say you want to do or you don't want to do, it's a
It's
type
there.
of nursing for you. You want to work with computers, there's nursing informatics. You like
Oh,
solving cases, sick
it's
nursing.
there for you.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good to know because I never knew that nursing, went as far as it does. And
Mhm.
by reading your book, I learned something. I was like, "Nah, I didn't know nurses do this, do that." So yeah, so they will learn more about what nurses do. So you said you was a nurse practitioner.
Yes. So,
Okay, so tell us about that. What does a nurse practitioner do exactly?
so a nurse practitioner is the same thing as an advanced practice registered nurse, which should be the first letter in the book.
Hmm.
So we're basically, we can do everything that the doctor can do outside
Hmm.
of like surgery. So we
Hmm.
can write your prescriptions. We can look at x-rays, order labs, diagnose you with things. Most of the time, if you're going to the clinic, you're probably seeing a nurse practitioner and not the physician.
Okay, okay. So, why did you pick this particular style of nursing?
So I started off as a registered nurse working in the hospital on the floor.
Mhm.
And I quickly learned that I was not happy doing that. We were very busy. It wasn't a lot of time that I spent with the patients because I had like 5 to 7 patients. Um,
Mhm.
and it's just a checklist of things that you have to do. I never really got to spend time with the patients and really take care of them like I think they needed. So when I was looking around, I've seen that nurse practitioners have a little bit more independence and autonomy, and they actually get to call the shots, which is another thing. I don't really like taking orders.
Mhm.
What you have to do. So this just fit me a little bit more. I went back to school, and I think I've been doing this for 11 years now.
Oh wow, okay, this is a long time. So you got some. So do you ever think about like opening up your own practice, or can you open up your own practice?
Yes, we can, and that is actually my ultimate goal. So I'm
Mhm.
actually working on that now. My dream is to have a mobile clinic so that I can go out into the community and deliver care to those who can't, get into the clinic. They have transportation issues. Their schedules
Mhm.
don't align with the 8 to 5 hours, things of that nature. So that's actually in the works.
Okay, okay, and I wish you best of luck to all to getting that going because we really need that, especially for those the elderly that can't make it to the doctor, and then those that are in like low income that really don't go to the doctor. They was never raised to know, to go get their monthly checkups and to go uh see what's going on with them because most of us we only go to the doctor when something's been going on for months.
When you're dying.
Yeah, yes. By the time we get there, right, like you said, we halfway dying by the time we get there. And if we would have known better, you could have, probably prevented what was going on with you. So
Right.
yeah, that's really good. So
And
why do you
I work
love?
at the health department because health departments focus on that preventative education, preventative care.
Mm,
All of us are going out into the community doing outreaches to reach that vulnerable population who, they don't know that they can come to us or they don't know what
mhm,
options are available to them.
to
So
them. Hmm.
the Center for
Yeah, and a lot of the problem is healthcare. Yeah, a lot of the problem is healthcare. They can't. They may work and then they can't get Medicaid,
right.
and then they can't afford. Excuse me, healthcare. So it's like, oh well,
Yeah.
they don't think about trying to find other alternatives to excuse me, to trying to seek healthcare.
Hmm.
So that, yeah, that's going to be really good. So why do you love doing what you do?
It sounds like a cliche answer, but honestly, it's just to help my people. Just
Understandable.
want to help my people be better. Like you said, healthcare isn't necessarily at the top of a lot of people's list. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so I just like being that person, a familiar face, somebody who looks like them,
Mm-hmm.
who may have came from a similar background, and I could break it down to them on their level. Hey, Miss So and So, this is what's
Mm-hmm.
going on. This is what you need to do. Now, how can I help you achieve this goal? And we're going to work together to get you there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that's
and
the answer.
I think when we go into the doctor's offices, or we go into the ER and we do see us, we feel more comfortable,
Relax.
especially the ones that really want to help us, and the ones that's not there just for a paycheck, but they really want to help us, and they tell us, hey, they're not going to tell you this, but you need to do this, this, and this, and this.
Exactly.
Yes, we
Ready to
need that.
show you the game.
Yes, yes, yes. So you said you own a publishing company. How long have you owned that?
It is going on 3 years now. So I founded it in September 2021.
September 2021. Okay. Okay, so what do you are you looking to expand your publishing company? Like, you want to like publish other people, or is it just like something that you do to just publish your own books?
No, it's to help other people and ideally um, Black and minority authors because we
Okay.
need that opportunity to publish our works and get it out into the world so other people can read it. Because we are experts in our own right. We have creative ideas. We probably
Hmm.
don't have the opportunity to get it out into the world. So I'm definitely looking to publish other books.
Okay. All right. So what is the name of your publishing company?
It's Muriel's House.
Mariel's House. Okay. So if someone was looking to reach out to you for you to publish something that they to get you to publish something that they've written, how could they do that?
So they can find me on the website www.murielshouse.com. I also am available via email, so support@murielshouse.com. I have an Instagram page. Honestly, I don't post much on that one, but
Mhm.
the best bet would be to just email me,
So
and I'll
you
have it situated. Yeah.
okay. Okay. So what is your message to the younger kids, or maybe like the teenagers that need to know about their health, and they're trying to learn about their health? What would be your message to them?
Um, you need to be curious and don't be afraid to ask questions. Um, so with that curiosity, that could be that we're living in technology age. The kids are on their phones and computers. So, there are plenty of health websites that you can go to get your questions answered. There are chatbots that'll answer your questions in real time. Find a trusted adult. If you can't talk to your parents, maybe you have an aunt or uncle or a teacher, or come to the health department and find a nurse. We always want to talk to people, especially the teens. Just that curiosity, being open and not being afraid to ask questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question when it comes to your health.
That's good. That's good. So let me ask you this. say that there's a teen
Mhm.
that are not quite old enough to go to the clinic by themselves, but their parents are not stable, to take them, but they really, need to go, and they've been voicing it to their parent. Is there any way that they can like go themselves to try to find out like what's going on with them, or how could they go about that if they have no one else to take them, other than their parents?
Um, I'm not sure about primary care, like if you have like a cold or something. But I'm assuming you're talking like sexual health.
Yeah, sexual, just any preference, like they just need to go, talk to see a doctor.
I would start with going to their health department, their local health department. In each county has one in
Hmm.
Florida. So there at
Hmm.
least one health department in each county.
Hmm.
And start there. So you don't need, if it's sexual health related, you don't need a parent or guardian to give you consent to be seen. We can see, questions asked. We go by your or the team's income, not your parents. If you don't want to use their insurance because you don't want them to know that you came to the clinic, that's not
Hmm.
a problem. You'd be considered a confidential team. You just go to the health department. I believe Planned Parenthood has similar policies if that's closer to them. Um,
Hmm.
and there's also organizations called federally qualified health centers, and
Hmm.
those usually run parallel to the health department, and they are income based. So even if you don't, have a job or money, they should be able to see you on a sliding scale fee.
Okay, so what was the name of that again? The
It's
last
called
one.
the FQHC, so a federally qualified health center.
Okay, and that's nationwide.
It should be nationwide, even on Indian reserves. They
Okay.
have
I
at least
never
one.
knew I never knew that.
Mhm.
I know about the health departments. I know about that you can go to the health department and they can help you. And
Mhm.
I know here in Jacksonville you can go to Shands Hospital, and they also have like a department where you can get a Shands card, and then you can go see their doctors and stuff like that.
Okay, that's really good.
Yes, so I know they have, but I didn't know about that one. Um, so what's next for you as an author? Well, before you answer that question, do you have any other books? Like, do you have any adult books?
I don't have any adult reading books. I have a few journals,
Okay.
but those are right now they're geared towards women in sorority. So this one is called "Becoming a Finer Woman."
Okay.
I do have a book that's soon to be released. I'm working on called "Contraception Conversations," and it's 5 essential conversations to enable and empower a woman to plan, prevent, and avoid pregnancy with confidence. So that should be out by the end of the year.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, that's it for adults for right now.
Okay. And so that's what you have coming up next
Yeah.
as an author.
Yes.
Okay. And so you don't have anything else coming up pertaining to being an author?
Um, I have workshops and I'm doing publishing pajama parties. So if you want to publish, let's say, a guided journal, or if
Mhm.
you wanted me to hold your hand and guide you through the publishing process, I have those services available right now. But I'm not publishing anything for adults right
Anything.
now. Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. So, um, at this time right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove myself and allow you to I don't give some inspiration, or maybe just give some thought to what you feel like parents should do to help their kids know their bodies better, or to uh work on going to the doctor, just things, tips that they should take even for themselves, to learn about what's going on with them before it's too late.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So again, I am Dr. Shay Smith, a dual certified nurse practitioner specializing in women's health and adult primary care. And for my parents, It is imperative that you become the role model in your child's life as far as their health. So you need to model healthy behaviors. That means, eating healthy, and it doesn't have to be plant-based or any specific diet. Just let them see you caring about what you put into your body, because food is fuel. So, if you can try to limit the junk food, make sure you're drinking water, and buy them, make it fun, buy a special cup or water bottle. Make sure you're exercising or going for family walks after dinner, to help with your digestion. Um, Even little things like brushing your teeth for 2 minutes, let them see you flossing every day, changing out your toothbrush every 3 months, taking care of your skin, going to the eye doctor, going to the dentist. Let them see you do that. That is the biggest thing that you can do for your kids. If they have questions, please do not shut them down or make them feel bad or ashamed about those questions. Try to answer them at an age appropriate level. And if you need a little bit of help, don't be afraid to reach out for help. There's plenty of books at the library, the bookstores, that you can read together with your child, and you can make it a fun learning experience. Go to the library. You can go to a doctor's visit together with them and ask the questions with the nurse, so that they could see that it's not a scary experience. And those are the biggest things that you can do for your child.
Well, we thank you for coming on, and we thank you for that. That was really helpful, especially to those who, like I said in the beginning, wasn't taught to go to the doctor, wasn't taught to go to the dentist or get their eyes checked. If we're not taught, then we won't do it. Well, you have some people that will get older and be like, well, I wasn't taught this, but I know that this is important. So let me teach my kids to do it, like breaking the cycles of what we learned
Right.
according to our health, about our health. So if
And it's
anybody
never too
wanted to
late to
reach,
get started. It's never too late. Even if you mess up 50 million times, okay, tomorrow or even the next very second, it could be 50 million and one.
that's right. And I learned that way. Like, um, I would start going to the doctor, my regular yearly annual checkups, and then I'll stop, and then I'll start back, and then I'll stop. And I was like, come on now, we got to get this together. We got to go and find out what's going on, because I have high blood pressure and, on the verge of diabetes and, different stuff like that. So I have to stay,
Stay on top of
on top of that, so it won't go further than what it is. But yeah, and I'm trying to teach my kids the same way. Like, and even with them, I stumble sometimes with getting them to where they need to be. But like you said, it's a process
it.
on, hey, this is what we got to do. So we didn't go this time, but that's all right. We're gonna go next time. So
Yeah,
I'm in that process.
yeah, and take it, one step at a time. You don't have to. You said you have diabetes. Okay, you don't have to cut
No, no,
out
no,
all
no.
sugar.
Borderline.
Okay, borderline. You don't have to cut
Hmm.
out all sugar.
Yeah.
Just limit it. Start cutting back until you get to the point where you don't even crave it, or you just have it once in a while. You have high blood pressure. You don't have to cut
Hmm.
out all salty foods. Just adjust your diet. Get different
Hmm.
seasonings. Play around with herbs and spices. Start going for walks. That actually helps blood pressure and diabetes. So just little steps. It doesn't have to be this big sweeping change, because that's not
Hmm.
sustainable. And do things that you actually like to do. If you don't like going to the gym, exercising, okay, girl, don't go to the gym. Turn on a YouTube video, do a dance routine, jump.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of things you can do.
Yeah, I do. I got this one walking video that I do on YouTube.
Mhm.
Listen, that's a workout in itself. You may think like standing there walking in place is not a workout, but it is definitely a workout.
Is
Standing
it Grow
there
with JoJo?
moving. Say that again.
Is it Grow with JoJo?
I don't know if that's her name. You know what? I'm gonna look it up and I'll inbox you her name. She's an older lady and she be
Oh,
stepping. Yeah, she be stepping. I be like, dang, she is getting it.
Working up a sweat.
Yes, I'm like, wait a minute. When I'm done, I'll be like, "Who? I need to take a nap." But you'll get used. I know I'll get used to it as I go. So
Mhm.
it's all a process. And take it from me, y'all. It's not easy, but it's necessary. So
I'm proud of you for not giving up. Good job.
thank
Keep going.
I try.
Don't repeat it. Keep going. I see you. Don't hesitate. Good
Yeah.
job. You could
Yes,
not
no,
say
the results were worth it though. So because I went down 55 pounds, so
oh
it's
wow.
coming. Yes. So it's coming.
Congratulations.
Say that again.
Say congratulations.
Thank you. And then, on top of that, like I do other little stuff that I have to go out and walk and, so it's coming down. It's coming down. I don't want to do it too fast to where it's not healthy and then I put it all back on.
Mhm.
So I'll just try to take it slow, but
That's the
it's
way to
it's
do
coming.
it.
Yeah, it's coming. So if anybody sees this and they want to reach out to you, how could they do that?
They could send me a message on Instagram at drshaysmith.com or shoot me an email support@mirrorshouse.com.
Okay. So just know we always extend the olive branch for you all to come back to Bless the Author when you all have anything else that comes out and you want to
Oh, okay.
get it out into the world, because we are here to shine the biggest, brightest light on you authors. So we thank you for coming on, and we do once again apologize for the delays and the setbacks, but you were a pleasure having here. You were a pleasure being on the show, and we thank you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, no problem, no problem. We gonna let you go. We're not gonna hold you no longer. And we know that it was short, but I believe that it was short and straight to the point on what they need to know about bettering their health.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm straight shooter.
Yeah, yeah, and I love it. No problems. All right, so we're gonna let you go. You have a blessed night.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. See you
Bye.
later. All right, y'all. That does it for another Blessed Author. Listen, we have to go with how it comes, y'all. We have some good and we have some bad. But at the end of the day, we get it done. We thank y'all for coming on and checking out Bless the Author. Until next time, I am your host, Amelia. Don't forget Queen Amelia. And we'll be back at 8:30 with another Bless the Author. Until then, you all be blessed. And she once again ain't ready. Come on. I don't got the outro. There you go. Mm-mm. That was sad because I was not prepared. It was horrible. I was stumbling over my words. Later.